In this video, I'm going to be showing you the top 6 best YouTube Shorts niches for 2025 that can make you thousands of dollars per month. And I also want to say that these are completely faceless. So everything I'm going to show you, you can do without showing your face. Now, really quickly, before I get into the video, I do just want to show you the dashboard from one of my own faceless YouTube channels so that you can see that, not only do I actually do this business model myself and actually run faceless YouTube channels, but I'm pretty good at it and I understand what I'm talking about, and that, the information I'm going to give you in the rest of this video is backed by someone who's actually doing this business model themselves. So as you can see here, this channel has made $34,000 in the last 28 days, and it's pretty consistently doing over $1,000 a day in revenue, and some days it even peaks up higher and, hits over $2,000 a day. So pretty insane. All right, so with that said, I want to get straight into the video, and I'm going to be going through these niches right away. As I go through these, I'm going to be giving you all the pros and the things I really like about each niche, as well as the things that maybe, hold some of them back, and just giving you my honest thoughts on each of these niches. Now, again, I also just want to say each of these niches are genuinely the niches that I believe are some of the best, most powerful, and most consistent niches on YouTube right now. These are the niches that I would be going into if I started a new channel, and I'm actively running channels within some of these niches that are making thousands of dollars a month. So with that said, let's get straight into it. All right, so the first niche is commentary. Now, before you go, oh, commentary doesn't work anymore, I'm actively running a commentary channel that I just started posting commentary videos on about a month and a half ago that is currently making anywhere from 4 to 5K a month. And the channels I'm about to show you are making way more than that. The first channel I want to show you is this one. You can see this channel right here has gained about 50 million views just in the last 7 days, which is actually insane. Like, that alone is thousands of dollars just in the last 7 days. And you can see that the views are extremely consistent, like very consistently getting millions, if not tens of millions of views per video. Videos like this are extremely easy to make. You're pretty much just taking a clip from another social platform, so something like, Instagram, TikTok, even, Reddit, Twitter, whatever. You're finding a viral clip that did really well on another platform, and you're adding your own spin to it by chopping that up and chopping it down to just the most important parts of that video. And then you're adding a script and a voiceover on top, and then you just put some captions, editing, sound effects, like overall very, very simple videos. But as you can see, this is a video that was posted just 17 days ago that has 7.8 million views, which is, again, genuinely insane because the amount of work that goes into these clips is very, very minimal. Before I go through some of the other example channels in very specific sub niches, I do just want to hit the pros and cons list for commentary and why I really like this niche. The first thing is that these are, like I just said, very, very easy to edit. They're some of the easiest videos you can edit. They're very straightforward and you can make these very quickly. The second thing is that they get some of the highest RPMs on YouTube Shorts, which a lot of people don't realize. And I'm actually going to prove this to you on one of my own channels. You can see this channel right here that I run in the commentary niche. This video got a 36-cent RPM, which means I'm earning 36 cents per 1,000 views. This is actually insane. Like, this is one of the highest RPMs I've ever gotten on any YouTube channel I've ever run. I have a bunch of different channels that are monetized, and pretty much none of them have ever hit RPMs this high. So it's my commentary channel that is the one that is getting my highest RPMs. One more pro for this niche is that it literally just doesn't fall off. This channel right here has literally been posting these things for years, and they have hundreds of videos. If you go back and filter their channel by oldest, and you go to some of their first videos that you see were in the commentary niche, this is over 2 years ago that this is uploaded. And even back then, it got 1.7 million views. So this channel has been consistently going viral. You can see this. If you just scroll, almost every video gets 1 million to 10 million views, and it's been the case for them since they started the channel over 2 years ago. Now, one con that I do have for the commentary niche is just that it's very competitive. So your editing needs to be really good. Your scripting needs to be really good. The clips that you're using need to be very, very good. Like, overall, if you want to compete in this niche, you do need to be pushing out some of the best content because there's so many people trying to make the commentary niche work. So just keep that in mind. I'm going to show you some other examples because one more thing that I love about the commentary niche is that you can sub niche down to very specific micro topics and only make commentary content about specific topics, and then that wipes out some of that competition. So this channel right here is a commentary channel, but they only post content about animals. So their commentary videos, they only use clips of animals, and their sub niche is animals. So they don't just do commentary about anything, it's always animals. And you can see that because they're doing commentary only about animals, it allows them to really, just wipe out pretty much most of the competition because they're focused on just a very specific topic, and they're able to go viral just within that one niche. So it's a very interesting strategy, and that's what I love about the commentary niche, is just how easy it is to sub niche down to just one specific topic and then take over that sub niche. Another example of that would be this channel right here, which does commentary content but niched down to only rappers. So they only make commentary videos about rap and rap music and rappers. So because of that, again, they have a very specific sub niche. So they're no longer competing with all of the commentary channels. They're only competing with people in the rap niche. All right, now moving on to niche number 2. And this is a niche that I truly believe doesn't really have any cons at the moment. It's one of the best niches on this list. So this is a niche I like to call social media stories. Basically, what this guy does is he just posts videos where he'll go on different social platforms. So Reddit, Twitter, Instagram, whatever, and he'll grab these, stories and confessions and things that people have put together, and then he'll read them out. Now, what makes this original and eligible to, be monetized and overall just perform so much better than just something traditional like Reddit stories is that he does his own voiceover. So he's actually almost built a brand around reacting to these stories in a faceless format, which perform insanely well. You can see this is a video that was posted 6 hours ago that already has 75,000 views. Now, I already covered it, but the first pro is that these are so easy to make. Literally anyone can put this together in just a few minutes. Now, the second pro is that these things get really, really good RPMs because they are story videos and they appeal to people who have longer attention spans, who are usually older viewers, people with spending power, US-based people who are very English fluent because they're English stories. You get really high quality viewers, which in turn means YouTube pays you better for those viewers. And then the final pro, which I already mentioned, there is almost no competition in this niche. This is one of the only channels I've been able to find making content in this format and this style. So there is a golden opportunity here for someone to come along and just essentially start doing this themselves with their own voice, putting a little bit of their own spin on it, and essentially, blowing up within this niche because, again, there's just not a lot of competition. All right, now moving on to niche number 3, we have ranking videos. So a lot of you guys probably saw this coming. I talk about this niche all the time, but it is a niche that has personally made me tens of thousands of dollars, and it is, in my opinion, hands down, the most viral niche on YouTube, or one of the most viral niches on YouTube. This is genuinely, you will get more views with this niche if you do it correctly than almost any other niche on YouTube. So this is a very simple niche. Basically, all these guys are doing is they're going ranking best food reaction is their video topic, and then they go and find 5 or 6 different clips from around social media that fit within that topic that they can piece together to create a video where they just rank those clips from 1 to 6 in order of which ones are the funniest, right? So really, really easy videos to make. Here's another one, ranking aura loss, simplest videos ever. But these get insane views because you leverage clips that have worked really well and gone viral on other social media platforms for other people. Here's another channel that's killing it in this niche. You can see this channel right here got 115 million views in the last 7 days, which is insane. And again, as you can see, look at their views. They are literally just averaging millions and millions of views, 20 million views, 40 million views, 75 million views, 25 million views. Their average views on this channel is 30 million views. It's actually insane how much reach you can get with this niche. It is by far the easiest niche to automate. So there's a strategy to make these videos with AI, and you can do it in literally 10 minutes. So it's a very low input niche that you can just pump videos out like this. I'm going to actually walk you through that step by step, since again, this is a niche I personally do, and I'm going to show you exactly how to make these videos because they're so easy to make. In order to make these videos with AI very quickly, you're going to want to use a tool called viblo.ai. So the URL for that is just viblo.ai. I'll put the link in the description so you can go sign up. They have a free trial, so you can use this for 7 days, make some videos, and start working on your channel without having to pay for the tools. So I'll put the link for that in the description if you want to try it out. So once you create an account and you sign in, you're going to see that there's a bunch of different niches you can create in here, like streamer clips, that sort of thing. But the one we want to use is the video rankings section. So when you click on that, it's going to take you straight to an editor view that looks like this. And again, it's really easy to make. So I'm just going to show you how to do one right now. The first thing you need to do is you need to pick a video topic. And the best way in my experience to do that is just to go on TikTok and look up ranking top 5, because TikTok has such a good search engine. So what that'll do is it will show you all the best ranking videos that were posted pretty recently. And if you're on TikTok mobile, you can even filter this by recently posted. And then you find viral videos that did really well. So here's one right here, ranking the funniest cat moments, that was posted a few months ago that, got 451,000 likes. It got 5.6 million plays. So this did really, really well. So we know that this topic works, ranking the funniest cat moments. People like this topic. Perfect. So I went and took their topic and I made it a little bit different. So instead of saying ranking the funniest cat moments, I said ranking funniest cats in history. You just want to do something a little bit different to make it kind of unique. And then what you're going to want to do, and I find this has performed really well for me, is you want to make sure that your title is formatted onto 2 lines. So you're going to bring that down a line so that you have, ranking funniest cats in history on a separate line, or I could come down and do it like that. Maybe that's better. Yeah, ranking funniest cats in history. That's probably the best way to format that. And the reason we split it onto 2 lines is just because it visually makes it easier for the viewer to read it quickly so that they can understand what your video is about much faster. One more thing that I really recommend you do is you change the color of 1 or 2 of the words, just again to chop it up and make it look better for the viewer. So I'm just going to highlight I'm going to highlight funniest cats, and then I'm just going to change the color of that to red. So you can see now it's ranking funniest cats in history. So right away when they see it, the first thing they see is funniest cats. So they instantly know this video is about funniest cats before they've actually even started kind of watching the video. Now what we need is clips, and we need to get those into the video so we can actually generate this and post it. So the way I like to find clips is actually the same way that I will go and find topics. I'll just go on TikTok and search up whatever my topic is, and it will return, because their search engine is so good, it will return a ton of those clips that fit within that niche. So you can see here, I just searched up funniest cats, and now I've got a bunch of cat videos that all got like millions of views. So here's one right here that has 11 million views, or sorry, 90 million views and 11 million likes. So I'll just grab the link of that clip that I like, and I'll just paste that into the AI tool Viblo. So I'll just go over here and paste that as video number 1. And then you just hit there, and it will actually just download the video and format it straight into your video. From there, you can see I made some changes. So I changed the background color. I formatted everything the way I like so that it's, nicely sized to the screen. And then now all I have to do is, you can trim your video as well. So you can trim it down to like just the part of the video you want. And then from there, I'm just going to set my title for this clip. So I'm just going to call this Cat Stuck in Railing or something like that, right? And then now that shows up as my title here. So you can see just while I've been recording this video, I was just able to make a piece of content here that looks very similar to this ranking video right here that got 7 million views in 2 days. It's like formatting wise, I think this one even looks better. And I've been able to do it without actually doing any editing myself. I just paste everything in and add the titles and stuff. So super straightforward to use this tool to just generate your ranking videos. So that's all I'm going to show you as far as actually making the videos goes. But you can see that if you do this a couple times, you're going to get really quick at this, and you can easily pump these videos out in about 10 minutes. Now, the third pro that I want to talk about with this is that it's easy to sub niche. So this is something that not a lot of people talk about, but you can really easily take the ranking niche and do exactly what we do with the commentaries and really niche them down to a very specific topic. So an example of that would be animals. There's ranking channels out there that literally only make content ranking funniest animal clips. And by sub niching down, that is how you're going to be able to achieve millions and millions of views. You don't just rank anything you want, you rank very specific niche topics over and over again, so that way you're not competing with every ranking channel. You're only competing with ranking channels that also post only animal clips, right? Now, the one con that I will say about this niche is that it can be slightly hit or miss when it comes to monetization. But I do think that if you create really good appeal videos when applying for the YouTube Partner Program, if you get rejected, then typically you tend to be okay. Again, a lot of the people that I know who post content in this niche are monetized, as well as myself. I'm monetized in this niche. So a lot of people tend to get monetized, but there are some people that can run into some issues. So just keep that in mind. Overall, though, I do still think that this is one of the best niches to go into just because it's so easy to go viral quickly. So even if this niche doesn't have the most longevity, or there might be slight risks to posting content like this, what you can do is use it to just blow up quickly, get a channel to millions and millions of views, make a quick buck, and then use that profit to reinvest into other channels and starting more consistent long-term stuff, right? So overall, still one of the best niches on YouTube, hands down. Moving on to number 4, we have an actual animal compilations niche. This channel right here has 300 videos posted and has over 1 million subscribers. And as you can see, the videos are so easy to make and consistently get hundreds of thousands to millions of views. All they do to make these videos, it's literally just, they'll take, anywhere from 5 to 10 clips about an animal or a certain type of animal and just piece them together into compilations. So you can see that their whole kind of sub niche is they do it about cats, but you could literally just do this about general animals, any type of animal you want. You could niche down to only doing a specific animal, or you could just post animal content about any different type of animal, like some of the commentary videos I showed you earlier. These are super easy to make, and basically all they're doing is, they're just grabbing those clips, compiling them into a compilation, and then they just put some, they do a voiceover here and there throughout the video, as well as add some captions and, some sound effects, some transitions, that sort of stuff. So they add some additional value to this, which makes it monetizable. And prevents them from running into issues and making sure they're actually able to get paid. They put their own voice in it. They do a little bit of work, nothing crazy, but that just makes it, again, so that this content can get monetized. Now, the pros for this one are really straightforward. It is so simple to make videos like this. The RPMs are really good. I know people who are in the animal niche and it has very high RPMs. The other thing is that this is insanely consistent long-term, and I think a lot of people don't think about that. When you go on Facebook, half the content you see on Facebook Reels is just funny animal clips, and there's people watching that. Animal clips as a topic has worked on social media for the last 15 years. Since social media started to exist, people have been posting funny clips of their pets and their animals, and people will always love this type of content. So you never really have to worry about a niche like this kind of falling off, because it's something that is based around topics that have worked on social media for literally over a decade. Now, the only con I would put here, and honestly, I feel like I only put this here to be cautious, but you can sometimes not get monetized with content like this. But overall, again, I really wouldn't worry about it. If you're doing a voiceover and you're putting your voice in it, that alone should make it original enough that you run into no issues. And if for some reason you do get rejected from, the YouTube partner program when you apply for monetization, you just appeal that and you submit an appeal video and you're like, no, look, I put my voice in this and I'm talking over the clips and I'm adding value. And that alone will get you approved almost every time. So I wouldn't worry too much about this. All right, now the next niche is one that I love, which is meme stories. You can see that this guy right here, he has 1 million subscribers posting these videos, and his average views are in the millions. Like, he's average getting, anywhere from 6 to 10 million views a video. You can see how consistent this is for him. And the content is insanely easy to make. So he literally just goes on Instagram, Twitter, Reddit, whatever, and finds memes and then just puts the picture of the meme on the screen, and then he just reads it out and tells it almost like it's a story. And he'll put together anywhere from 5 to 6 different memes into one video. So on average, a video like this is going to be anywhere from 15 to 20 seconds long. Very, very short, easy to make videos. And again, he just does a voiceover and a script, which is just him reading off different memes, and then he just puts the images on the screen while he talks with some Minecraft gameplay. So these are so easy to make. Literally anyone could do this in 5 minutes. So that's the first pro, is that these are very, very easy to make. The other thing is they are very consistent with views, and you don't need to innovate. And what I mean by you don't have to innovate is that you will literally never run out of content here. Memes have been posted on social media forever and always, and they'll continue to be posted. So you just take random memes that you see that you think are funny and you put them in these videos. Now, the only con I could even think of for this one is that ideation can be kind of tricky, which is kind of the flip side of what I just kind of told you about. What that means is just if you're not someone who watches a lot of memes or spends a lot of time kind of scrolling on Instagram or just watching funny content, then this might be kind of tough for you, because you're going to have to actually go search for memes, and that might be kind of a lot of work. So it's just worth mentioning that, if you're not someone who spends a lot of time watching memes or sending memes to their friends who doesn't enjoy memes, then this is going to be a tough one. But if you're someone who watches a lot of memes anyway, then you don't even have to worry about that con. And that was literally the only thing I could think of about this niche that kind of wasn't great. The rest of this niche is awesome. Which brings me to the next niche, which is Roblox rants. So this is one of the biggest niches on YouTube currently. It's blowing up like crazy, and it's a niche I'm currently doing and also blowing up with. This channel right here, Kitty Rants, has posted only 100 videos and has 700 subscribers, which is insane. That's actually crazy. And you can see on the views, they've done 27 million views in the last 7 days, which is, again, insane. Their average views per video, look at this, 7 million, 8 million, 7 million, 4 million. This guy is literally just getting multiple millions or even close to 10 million views every time he posts. All the content is, it's very simple. He'll just tell a story and then put some Roblox gameplay in the background. There's something about putting the Roblox gameplay that just makes this content perform on another level. If you were to do the same niche but put Minecraft gameplay in the background, I don't think it would perform as well as this does. Now, for this one, there are no cons, but there are some really good pros that I want to point out. So the first pro is kind of what I just talked about. This is, I think it's the biggest niche on YouTube right now, or one of them. There are so many channels that literally just start this and get multiple millions of views on their first video. Another pro here is, again, what I just talked about. They are so easy to make these videos. And then the last thing that actually not a lot of people would expect is that the RPMs on these are really good. And this is based off my own channel that I'm running in this niche. This right here is a Roblox video that I posted about a month ago that has just under 1 million views and has a 32-cent RPM. So from just under 1 million views, I made over $300, which is really, really solid. Okay, so that is it for this video. So now it's up to you. You have to actually take what I showed you in this video and go implement. I've just done all the the hard work for you and given you 6 of the best niches on YouTube. So now it's up to you to just go take those and just pick one, doesn't matter which one, and just start posting. It's the only way you're actually going to be able to get results. Now, I do just want to quickly say that if you'd like to work with me directly and have me help you build a channel, give you constant support, and show you everything else that I know about YouTube, and you'd like to work one-to-one with me to build a profitable channel, just DM me on Instagram, DM me the word ready. The link to my Instagram is in the description, and I'll reach out to you. We can chat and see if it's a good fit.